Right, I'm going to do another wee past life one for Sunday because I had a bit of time. So, and then no more filming for today because my throat's a wee bit sore. So this could be Sunday. Like, no, it's not as I'm not got a sore throat. It's just because I've been channeling loads in a row. So it'd be okay if I did, but I've not had a sore throat for years. So what's blocking the feminine in the past or now? Right, I'm fucking sick of it. What the hell, man? Again, I feel you because that is a big one for me. Like, I'll be honest, it really is. That's why it's like, that's why I say all the time, I don't even want to hear from mine if that's the kind of life he wants to live. It's just no fucking way. Very strong on that one. You know what I mean? I'd rather just love you from afar, twin flame. But no, but you could be my friend. Like, that's the thing. It's, I just don't believe that we would. There's too much sexual chemistry, guys. Not everyone cheats. You need to be. You need to be. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. But in saying that, right? And this is quite funny because remember, this is the last one I'm filming, so I've just filmed the one for Saturday. I'm filming them all a bit jumbled up, but oh no, but this is for Sunday, mind you. Yeah, is it for Sunday or Saturday? I don't know. I'll decide when I watch it. But yeah, because I know that, right? Because I know that that's a really deep-seated fear. That's what I worked on, with hypnotherapy and subconscious blocks. But it's still, it's that big a fear that that's why I'm so protective of myself. I wouldn't just be cool about like, oh yeah, we can just. It doesn't matter if you're like seeing a few other people and you're deciding between them and me. Like, no, that's why. Like a few years ago, like when I was channeling those videos, you'll notice I was like, if somebody's trying to decide between me and them, I'll make it easy for you. Choose them. You know what I mean? And I guess he did because he didn't come my but it's just what was meant to happen. You know what I mean? It's just what was meant to happen. Because when the masculine knows, they know. So if you've got an unsure, procrastinating masculine, they're not ready for you yet. You're not ready for your feminine yet. Because I've been crystal clearly sure to be sure, very, very sure of who I want for 15 years now. So, in this, guys, I can't. What did I just say the masculine's problem was? All those cards. But to be fair, I think it flipped out in reverse. So this masculine might be really sure now, of who they want. But yeah, indecision. You're afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. So again, it might not even, that might be the problem. It might be that, remember, this is past energy, but I mean, it can be present too. It's like it's in the past, a feminine, male or female, had a fear of cheating. So you'd protect yourself fiercely. And like I said, you still can. It will just be in different ways with more of an open heart stuff. But if you resonate as just being your fear now, book a session. We'll do some hypnotherapy around it because you'll sabotage it. You'll unconsciously sabotage it for masculines or feminines. And the masculine was afraid of making a mistake, so they just didn't even go there. Which then reminds me of the film Trainwreck, which is what I was just checking the mic was on. Mic drop. But yeah, mic drop as well. But Trainwreck, where basically, he calls her out on that because she's the masculine in that film. He's like, you slag off all the cheerleaders because they're actually doing something, fun and, and entertaining, but you slag them off because you're afraid of even trying in case you make a mistake. And, it's like, it's quite harsh because they have a horrible argument and then she's horrible. She says something really horrible. And then he's like, nah, I'm done. Boundaries. He's like, nah. Because it was, it was starting to be toxic. So he's like, nah, right, you want to push me away, fine, you've done it. And then he walks away. And then you see her crying. And that is the truth of it. When somebody pushes you away like that, they're not like, yeah, fucking woohoo. Usually they are like either really upset or actually crying or really angry at themselves because it's not really what they wanted. And it's because it's your subconscious, like, fears running the show. So that's why I say, like, book a session, because it'll help you. 418 because it's something union could be coming in if you clear that. Like, seriously, that is what happens, right? Because I'm one of the shamans that it's like, there's some shamans that like it's literally their job. It's like the last puzzle piece that you needed before your business takes off or before you come into physical union or or you work out, wait a minute, that's not my twin flame, that's my twin flame. I'm that type of shaman. That's usually the last puzzle piece. It's not me that's doing it, but I've got that empowerment to facilitate that energy to blast open the awareness, you know what I mean? To crystal clear vision. Well, I like the way they described that, because that was my guys talking through me. So, in God. So, what's going on now then? That was in the past. What's going on now? And the past could be like fairly recent, or this could be past lives, or this could be like in the past years ago. So you can decide. But we've got a feminine with a fear of cheating, and a masculine that never took action, or might still not take action because they're afraid of making a mistake. But also notice how the masculine will also have a fear of cheating, but they could masquerade that very, very differently. I think we all know how that could go. And like just not committing to anyone because it's like really you're afraid of being hurt. And the feminine will also, you could have some either in the past or still be afraid of taking action in case you're going to fuck it up. But why do you think I created a challenge called Fuck It, Let's Go, Messy Action? Because that was me. I had big changes. And then big changes did take place in my life, but they didn't. The thing is, so for instance, here's a good example. When I ran one of my first challenges, I actually manifested a shit ton of money. And I mean like a shit ton of money, right? I'll write in my book one day, but I didn't maintain it because it was like, I went in shock because I wasn't used to having all this money. And again, when I say all this money, it's just, it was enough to kind of like clear a credit card, and like I bought a course I never fucking used, and you know what I mean? It's like but you know what I mean? It's actually, I say I never used it, it was just I wasn't ready to, because it was really about like being in a more higher level of your business is what I would say. So it is like I can still use it, but it's kind of like it's kind of, I just don't really align with it now, I don't think. But I don't know, actually. I think I will go and look. It's worth going and having a look at it. But anyway, the point is like, because I've done that before, I know that I can do it. But it's just I wasn't ready to fully quantum leap and stay there. I kind of jumped back. And that's what we do. So I feel the masculines that resonate with that too. Because I feel they're using a shitload of my own experience in this one too. That it's, and I don't mind that. I'm just making sure the mic doesn't go off. But if the mic went off, it would be the right place. It's like you wouldn't have been meant to hear it. It's like I feel the masculine will do that too. You know, like they might have a fear of not being good enough, so I'll just not do it just now. And you hold it off, you hold it off, you hold it off. Months can go by, years can go by. You can miss opportunities in love, life, work. Just take the messy action. Put in the work, like, don't self-sabotage, put in the work, but know when good is good enough. You're never going to be perfect. Like, you know, here's a funny example, right? Twin flame union can take place at any point, divine timing. Twin flame reconnection, I'm gonna coin it something. You know, twin flame reunion is when you serendipitously bump into them, or you serendipitously get a text or a call, or they pop up or whatever. You know, you just, any of this can happen whenever, right? If you were like trying to be perfect all the time, you would be walking about like fucking Mary Poppins, like your house would be tidy all the time, you know, you'd be walking about your makeup like, oh, I'll just keep my makeup on really late night in case it kind of just fucking, you know, pop up. No, fuck that, guys. Do you know what I mean? Just be you. My living room's a fucking tip. I'm sleeping on the couch right now. I'm filming half dressed. I've got my jammy bottoms on. You know what I mean? My kitchen's a bit, no, it's still, no, it's a fucking mess. I've done some of the dishes in the dishwasher. I need to offload. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, none of us are perfect. You are who you are. And the person that really loves you is going to love you for who you are. But also, where they see you're struggling, they're going to want to help you. And the feminines and masculines will help each other. But the thing is, in my defence, because we used that example of mine, my house is only like that when I've been working hard, and I've had a lot of clients this week and last week. I'm just basically really busy now. So that's something I'm going to actually have to, like, literally have a cleaning schedule as well. You know what I mean? So that I don't, or actually, I think I might ask my mum to help out, like, and I'll pay her to help me or something, you know what I mean? Because I would trust a cleaner, basically. Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Yeah, something's going to fall together fast, but I feel this is exactly a message came out in one other one. I feel both people, or I feel the masculine in particular, could be afraid of like losing themselves, because it's about control. Like I always say, it's about twin flame. Twin flames, I feel it's a lot. The blocks are control. Like, you know, it's about letting go of control and allowing yourself to fall in love and enjoy it. But you have to work through the fear and the blocks to be able to enjoy it. And sometimes that, it's not always going to a therapist, except most of the time I say, like, you do, right? I'm not going to lie, guys. I had a counsellor for 7 years. I am a counsellor. If she hadn't retired, I would still have her because it's that helpful. I just wouldn't see her as much. But, you know, and it's why I'm saying, like, you know, people that help people also need to get help themselves. So like I've spotted people that I need to help me, like either a therapist that I'd maybe go to like once a month, or like a coach, or you know what I mean. It's when you're up level and it makes sense, you need to, you know, get people to support you too. And that's what I am, a coach and a healer and a therapist for people. But you know what I mean. It's so whoever I feel I'm speaking to other people that help other people. You know, no man is an island and all that kind of stuff. Sparks, keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. Yeah, I feel there's a gesture of love coming forward here. I feel someone's going to surprise you. Avoid settling for less than you deserve and love settling. I feel someone was settling in the past for an illusion. Beware of love's illusion. See reality clearly. They can see clearly now. And I feel this person wants to hide away with you. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. So this is when it happens. Like someone's going to, like, look, now I know why they made me use that example. It's like when you're truly comfortable in yourself, you're like, look, this person could fucking hit me up when I'm looking like shite, feeling like shite. For women, could be the time of the month and you're not, you know, 11, divine time. But it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It happens when it happens. Let's face it, somebody could fucking ring your doorbell or call you or text you and you're not even in the country. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't fucking hang around like that. You know what I mean? Live your life. Like for instance, I'm going to see my best pal tomorrow. You know what I mean? And at some points on the journey, I'm not going to lie, like sometimes I would be like, what if, like, you know, what if this? What if I fuck that? You know what I mean? It happens when it happens. They could be fucking years away for all you know. They will never compare to you. So again, someone's saying, if they are spending time with someone, they will never compare to you. And I want to apologise. I need your forgiveness. I let people manipulate. Can't speak. Spell work. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. We're meant to be together and I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. So this is somebody that's realised that. That's what's been coming out lately, isn't it? I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I'm asking a lot of you, and I hope you can forgive me for the error of my ways. I was naive and childish. So if somebody comes forward and says it like that, that's very mature, isn't it? But again, that's a little bit about, you know, tweaking it to what's realistic. Sometimes it just takes, sorry, I was a dick. I don't want to treat you that way anymore. I realise what you mean to me. Give me a chance. The happiest times of my life are my memories with you. I don't contact you to give you space when all I want to be is around you or speak to you at least. These are messages from the feminine. If you're new to me and you didn't know that, they're the cards that I made myself. So they've got that wee personal touch, value. And I just said that because it's God speaking through me. Value relationship. This person does value whatever kind of relationship you want to have with them. They're sorry they didn't in the past. In truth, they've always valued it deep down, but they were sabotaging because they let people manipulate. They let people sacrifice this. They sacrificed this connection. They did. Stability, set a solid foundation. Maybe they felt that you just wouldn't work together, but now they're asking the angels for help because they realise who you are. This person's calling out to heaven. Your loved ones are always with you. They could be really, I feel if you're the masculine, you could be really feeling your loved ones in spirit close around you. And give us some advice for the feminine. Truth. Always be true with yourself and all others involved in the current situation. So again, what this means to me is it's like in this instance is when the masculine comes forward with the truth, just let them speak. I'm sure I feel like I'm talking to feminines that do similar to me, male or female, but if not, whatever, however it fits. I feel if it's not that, I feel you've just told them how you feel. Like you've told them how you feel and you've left them with it. But I feel I'm speaking to other guides or something. It's like, share your truth. Let them share their truth. But then when it's your time, tell them the truth. Don't hold back because you're afraid they're going to run away again. If they run away again, that's on them. Tell them the truth. Love it. Because that's truly knowing your worth and not, sparing somebody's feelings. You don't need to go in hard on them and hurt them. But, your feelings matter too, throat chakra. Might be difficult. Somebody needs to hear it. You don't want to do it, but you have to. Masculine. Honesty. Fuck. Honesty and truth. Drop the mic. Love it. I'm in Aries. It's Venus in Aries. I've got Venus in Aries. I bring integrity, truth to clear the spell work, the black magic, the lies, which is the shadow side of Pisces season, which we're in. Honesty. Be honest with yourself about your current situation, masculine. So truth and honesty are coming here. I'd say a lot of this could resonate with quite a lot of people, but I'm going to leave that there because I don't want to lose my voice. See you later.